All I had to do was write a couple essays and the funds were secured. Per. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mimi here. I'm back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about how I basically studied abroad for free. So, as many of you may or may not know, I studied abroad for 1 semester. I studied abroad in a town called Pau, France. I have some videos of me in the town and some other study abroad videos that I will link down below. At first, I really knew that I wanted to study abroad. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go, but when I finally figured it out, the advisors were really telling me, they were giving me the different types of options and the ones that they thought might best suit me for what I was looking for out of the study abroad experience. But they did make it very clear that the cost was a little pricey, which now that I think about it, it's kind of crazy that it's expensive to study abroad, because a lot of these European schools, and specifically schools in France, their tuition fees are so much lower than the fees here in the United States. Like for non-EU students, for a year, you could be paying like 500 euros or roughly, let's say $500. That is just insane to me. So it was kind of crazy right off the bat that the prices were so high, but I was determined. I was gonna do what I needed to do to get there, because I was studying abroad, period. I'm the kind of person where when I want something, I do not let money stop me, because I know that's the thing for a lot of people that I've talked to who've been like,
oh, that's so cool that you study abroad. Like, I wish I could do that, but like, it's so expensive.
Basically, the 3 top things that funded my study abroad were 1, scholarships, 2, financial aid, and 3, a job. So I'm gonna break all this down so you can really understand, because I essentially had my whole trip funded. So I got a lot in scholarships. Granted, I did get a summer job the summer before going to France. The only thing that I basically had to pay for out of pocket, and this was because I hadn't received any of my scholarship money yet, so there were certain things that I had to pay for beforehand, like my plane ticket. And also I stayed in a dorm while I was in France, so I had to pay for dorm fees, which were only like $300. And then my ticket was around like $800. So I paid about $1,200 out of pocket before even going. So those were like the 2 big things that I basically spent my summer money on. And then I had a little over $1,000 maybe, just like that I had saved up, like pocket money for me. So that's what I had like going into France. But I knew I was gonna be getting those scholarships, so like I wasn't really worried that I only had $1,000 or so. So a lot of these scholarships I applied, I found like in my school's scholarship portal, either that or I had some of my advisors sending me the scholarships to apply for. I was awarded the Gilman Scholarship, which I have a video on my channel, so I'll link that. So they basically award students who have limited financials to either study or intern abroad for a semester or a year. And the price range is a maximum of $5,000 you can be awarded for this scholarship. So that was one of the big scholarships I got. I was awarded $2,500 for that, which was amazing. I was super happy to get that. Okay, so I finally figured out exactly everything I was awarded. So a total for my fall of 2018, I was awarded $10,297.50, and about a little bit over $6,000 was applied to my bill, and then I was refunded a little over $3,000, and that is not including the Gilman Scholarship. So basically, I'm just gonna go through and talk about everything that I was awarded. So I was awarded a $2,000 scholarship for being a French major. I also got another study abroad scholarship from my school, and this is just for all students who are studying abroad. Anyone studying abroad can apply for this if you go to the University of Iowa. So for this scholarship, I was awarded $1,000. So this is another one. And for this, I received $2,500. Then I got my financial aid. And then I also had a grant. So I had over $3,000 that was given to me from the scholarships through the school, and then plus the Gilman scholarship. So in total, I had like probably just about, or like a little under $6,000 in pocket that I had for my semester in France, which was literally more than enough money. Like I was living my best life in France. Like money was not a problem. Like if I wanted to go somewhere, if I wanted to buy something, like
I was doing it, period.
And I knew I could because I had the funds and I secured the funds, okay? All I had to do was write a couple essays and the funds were secured. Yeah, I'm super, super, super grateful for that. Obviously, like I bought stuff too, like clothes, a suitcase, like all this other like miscellaneous stuff that you're gonna buy when you're traveling or studying abroad. Like, you know, like I'm not gonna include that in here because that's inevitable. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how you can get scholarships. The first thing that I would definitely recommend you to do is to look through your school's portal. Like I said, majority of my scholarships, literally all but one, were through my university. So if your university has like a scholarship portal, or if you have like a study abroad advisor that can also help you or reroute you to where you can find scholarships through the school, that would be the top thing I recommend because it's just so much easier. So definitely utilize your school's resources and your advisors. That's what I would recommend. If your school doesn't have any scholarships, which I don't know why your school wouldn't, I'm sure most schools have like scholarships or a scholarship portal. You can look online, you can just blind Google search study abroad scholarships. I applied for a bunch of random scholarships that I found on the internet. I didn't get any of them, but I mean, that's fine because I still got more than enough money for my semester abroad. One thing about scholarships that I do want to talk about in terms of writing scholarships is people make scholarships seem way more difficult than they are. At first, it seems scary, it seems complicated, it seems like a lot of work. I mean, it is work, but it doesn't have to be difficult. And especially once you've already been awarded one scholarship, you can use that essay to write another one. The best thing that I did for me right off the bat to start was just write a list of different things in my life. They can either be bad things, they can be good things, they can be clubs, they can be attributes about yourself. Just write a list of things and topics that you think would be good for an essay about you, or an experience where I can showcase like my passion for wanting to study abroad in France or for the French language in general. But it's all about just like showing them like your strength and how you can overcome these like circumstances that aren't always like the best, because they want to know that you're going to be able to withstand just like a complete change in environment. Like living, you're not just going to visit on vacation, like you are completely living in another country, and they want to know that they're giving their money to someone who can handle that. Literally just draw from you, be authentic, because that's what they're looking for. Like I ended up talking about how my family is from Cameroon, which is a West African country, and how like me being born and raised in two different cultures. So I just talked about that and how though that is something that has shaped me to become the person I am, and how that would help me going to France. So just like finding anything about you that you think would explain to the person, first of all, why they should give you money and why this money that they're giving you would help you, or how you would adjust or adapt in a new environment. So I think that's like one of the biggest things and like tips I can give for scholarship. Right? Basically how I was able to study abroad for a semester in France practically for free, I would say, and how you can too. And anyone can apply for scholarships. Like I will always say this, there is a scholarship out there for everyone. And some scholarships you don't even have to write super long essays. Like I said, I had some that were 500 words. So like definitely just look into the different resources and opportunities that are out there, because there are so many things. Like there is so much money out there. Like, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to give you guys some advice and tips on how you can apply for scholarships and win them. If you guys have any more questions about my study abroad experience in France, or any questions about scholarships, you can go ahead and leave them down below. You can leave a comment down below and I will answer all of you guys' comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like if you like, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.